I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Oh wow, that's a lot of poop. Look up. Cool.
This your shirt is definitely
Delicious. Right? It was.
very much so.
I'll be looking at coffee and strollers. Over here
Don't know. This way.
I don't know.
Good fun, if you wish, with a game that I call Up, with a Fish. Look at me! Look at me! I'm the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. I will be on the hook. You will see something new. Two things. I call them thing one and thing two. They are tame. Oh, so tame. They will come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. No! in a house they should not. Do you hear? I saw her! Your mother! Your mother is near! Go as fast as you can. Think of something to do! You will have to get rid of Thing 1 and Thing 2!
So as fast as I could, I went after my net. I bet with my net I can get those things yet.
Oh dear! You did not like our game. What a shame! What a shame! Have no fear of this mess.
Said the cat in the hat.
I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another trick.
Hey guys, put your legs down. Once again, put your legs
Then our
down.
mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you?
So we're just walking at this point.
Wait, how about this one?
It's occupied, Harry.
Looks like a bunch of fursuits.
Let's keep looking.
look great, actually.
Did you really have to do that?
Honestly, Ron, they're just sweet.
So this is the downstairs of the villa. So we've got front door, and then we've got like a living area here which we've not even used. A big dining area. Just ignore those few bits of washing. It's not very tidy down here because we're a week in. But we've got a massive kitchen. Table's a bit of a mess. But yeah, we've got a bedroom through there, which I'm not going to show you because there's stuff in it. But we've got a downstairs toilet, washer, dryer. We've got a big like games room thing, which obviously we've not used. What is that on the floor? Yeah. So yeah. And then turn the light off. And then I think I showed you the pool the other day, but I'll show you again just in case. We've got our pool out here. It's not that warm. However, we had them come switch the pool heating on the other day and it did warm up, but we think it's dropped the level too much. So there's like a line on that it should be near. So yeah. And then we've just got like loads of lounges and table and chairs. These are our Hagrid's pictures. You can see Dad and I, it didn't show your face very well. They look incredibly shiny, but I don't even know where it took our photos. And then, because Matthew has no fear. We've also picked up Voodoo Doughnuts today. We did pick up some last night, but there's only mine left. But these are the ones Mum and Matthew picked up for us today. You can kind of see them. They look amazing. I don't know which one's left in here. I think it's got like bits of. Oh, this is mine that's left, which I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, looks pretty nice. Excited to try them. So I didn't start today's vlog properly because our alarm went off at like 6 AM because we were heading into Islands of Adventure today after obviously staying at Royal Pacific last night. And early entry started at 7 AM. We actually didn't leave till 7:15. It was very difficult to get up. But we left about 7:15 and we got in to the park I think just after 7:30, and we headed straight for Hagrid. So we left Mum at the entrance and the three of us like powered on ahead because she wouldn't have ridden it anyway. So we went on ahead. It said the queue was an hour long. I think in total we were off within 35 to 40 minutes. So that included queuing. The queue constantly moved, and then obviously we got on the ride. It's a really long ride. It is amazing. That was probably the highlight of our Universal trip for me. I loved that ride. I sat in the sidecar and Dad was on the bike, and then Matthew was in front of us and he was also on a bike. I didn't feel like I really wanted to be on that. I felt a bit safer in the car, but absolutely loved it. It was amazing. We then realised that Velocicoaster was only 20 minutes, so, and this is why there is virtually no footage from today, because Matthew and I were like, right, it's 20 minutes, let's go get on it, and then we can just get on with the day and have, like, we can go and get breakfast and do the rest of Islands of Adventure. So we I think in total from getting in the queue to getting off the ride was 15 minutes. We got halfway through the ride and I felt like I was going to pass out. It was horrific. Now, I will go on any roller coaster. I love roller coasters. I love any rides. The hose pipe's going off behind me. But that was far too intense for me. It was absolutely awful. It was alright at first when it was just kind of like a normal roller coaster, and then it started doing the barrel roll bit towards the end over the water, and my head just, like, I've never felt anything like it. I spent so much time out of my seat throughout the whole thing, but yeah, when it got to that barrel bit, I've never experienced a feeling like it before. It pulled back up and I just sat, and Matthew just put his hands like on mine and was like, it's over. And I felt like I was going to throw up at that minute, and I was like, I just need to get off this. So we got off and I felt a bit wobbly and a bit shaky, but walked back because Mum and Dad stayed in Hogsmeade, and I sat down on the bench next to them, and it just all went downhill from there. I felt alright for a minute and I had a bit of water and just kind of collected myself, and then I just felt horrendous. I couldn't stand up straight, my head was spinning, I felt so off balance, I felt like I was going to be sick. So yeah, not a great morning really. Now we then went to get some breakfast, but obviously because I felt so sick I didn't want breakfast, so I just picked up like half a pancake, which was really disappointing because we went to the Three Broomsticks and I love going there for breakfast, but I just couldn't face food. Even the smell of it, like, was just, every time I moved my head, I just felt like I was gonna pass out. So they had breakfast. We were then going to walk around Hogsmeade, and I was like, yeah, I'll be fine walking around. Well, we got outside and I just sat on the wall and I was like, you guys go off and walk around Hogsmeade and then come back and find me, because I couldn't even face walking, I couldn't face moving. So I just put my sunglasses on, I sat in the corner kind of outside Three Broomsticks, so I was in the shade and I could feel the air coming from the restaurant, and I just sat there while they explored Hogsmeade, and then they came back and found me. Dad went to buy me some sweets to try and get some sugar back in me, but I just couldn't face eating them. So they then went to do Forbidden Journey, and when they came back they brought me a pot of fruit, and it had like watermelon, cantaloupe and gala melon, I think, in it, and I ate that and instantly I felt better. I felt like I was just back to normal. I felt amazing. So I think the natural sugars in the melon really helped, which was great because I love Islands of Adventure, I love Jurassic Park, River Journey, I love Hulk, I love the water rides like Popeye, and yeah, so I was really, the way I felt, I didn't think I was going to make it through the day. So I didn't film anything for ages. I just was kind of walking and just trying to feel better, really, which was, I was really good because I was so looking forward to Velocicoaster. And I had heard that it was amazing. I had also heard it was intense, but I wanted to give it a go for myself. But I really wanted to enjoy it and I wanted to love it, and I just didn't. The theming inside the queue was amazing. The whole concept of it is great and it's very, very clever, but just too intense for me. Matthew was absolutely fine. I mean, he did say it was intense, but he was absolutely fine. He's probably a bit, well, he is a bit more of an adrenaline junkie than me. He would have happily gone on it again, I think. But yeah, so not a great start to the morning. I just sat in Hogsmeade and I was just crying because I felt so ill. I honestly don't think I've ever felt that ill in my life, even when I've like properly been ill. It's just awful. Yeah, my friend Laura's also coming in a week's time. I also texted her and I was like, just to make you aware, this is what happened. So yeah, I think she also said that she saw somebody else say yesterday it was like the worst decision they'd made this holiday to go on it, and I fully agree with that. I'm glad I did it, but yeah, won't be doing it again. So yeah, I don't really, I took kind of a little bit of footage on my phone just as we were kind of wandering a little bit, so whatever I've got will be obviously before this, and it's probably a bit naff, but yeah, sorry about that. It was more just, yeah, once I felt better I just wanted to enjoy the day, and I did. We rode Jurassic Park River Adventure, which obviously we got soaked on. We then rode, me and Matthew then rode Kong. We remembered from last time there wasn't much leg room, and obviously Mum and Dad, well, Mum in particular, obviously struggles to get in and out of things sometimes, so we had said it probably wasn't a good idea that they came on it because they would have been very uncomfortable. So we rode that. We then went on the Bill's Rat barges, whatever they're called. I can never remember the name of that one. It's not the Popeye one, it's the other one where you sit in a line of 4. We had 2 kids in front of us, so I think unfortunately me and Matthew took the brunt of the water because it just went straight over the kids that were in front of us. So we were soaked through, but we really enjoyed it. We liked that one. We then rode Hulk, which again, I have to say, I did feel slightly off balance when I came off, so maybe I'm just very much out of practice with these. I can't remember if I went on Hulk last time I was here with Stacey and Lindsay. I feel like Lindsay definitely didn't come on it, if we did, but yeah, I have a feeling we didn't actually go on it, so it's probably 4 years since I've done that one. But I love Hulk. The lady next to me, I don't think I'd ever been on it before because she turned to me before we took off and said, should I hold my glasses? Your glasses should have been in a locker. My answer was yes, you need to hold on to them. They were sunglasses. So yeah, we did that. We then headed back over to Hogsmeade. Oh, we did Cat in the Hat because why not? Dad used to read it to us as kids, so it's like, yeah, it's our childhood. So we quickly read that, and then we headed back over to Hogsmeade, grabbed a couple of little bits in the shops that we wanted, and then we got on the train over to Diagon Alley because we didn't go on it yesterday, and it's a bit of a short walk out of Universal Studios to the boats back to Royal Pacific, so we got the train over On the way out, we stopped. I'd seen a Spirit jersey I liked in the shops last night. I should have just bought it last night. But yeah, we got that on the way out, and then I went and upgraded my ticket to an annual pass. I only went for the very basic annual pass, and I did it purely because I'm coming back in September. It was $149 to upgrade it. Had a shower. Which is a lot cheaper than £270 for a new ticket. So yeah, that was today. Mum and Dad have just gone out to get Applebee's for tea. We're just going to eat it by the pool. It's all very quiet now. There's nothing. No. Yeah. We just had to report a villa to security because they were blaring music. Like
and the police.
Oh yeah, and the so the security came around and he couldn't find it because it had gone quiet. That's been dripping, by the way. I think it needs to go again. It's not quite up to the line. Right. The security came round because he couldn't find the villa. It had gone quiet, but he said if it comes back you need to ring the sheriff. So that's what we had to do. It seems to have gone quiet now though, so we can enjoy our dinner. But the plan for tonight, yeah, is to eat here. Mum and Dad are going to pick it up, and then I think we'll probably just play a card game and head to bed. We are having a very chilled day tomorrow at Typhoon Lagoon because we're all ready for it, and we like the water park. So Mum and Dad don't come on much, but we do. So there'll be some GoPro footage tomorrow for you. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.